Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Cartere, and in this video, I'm gonna be, sharing the patch notes of UFC 2 patch 106, I think. Content update 3. So I just played a match. I've only played one match, and I played a match as Chris Cyborg versus another Chris Cyborg. That gameplay is probably in the background right about now. I'm not actively watching it, but I will let it run on no matter how long like this talking part lasts. So you'll be able to see the match. I think it was a fun match. It was a good match. I'm not gonna spoil the ending. So yeah, let's get into the patch notes. So first of all, we got 3 new characters. We've got three new fighters. They're not characters, they're actually real people. We've got Chris Cyborg in the women's bantamweight division. We've also got Valentina Shevchenko in the women's bantamweight division. And we've got Albert Tumenov in the welterweight division. And I saw Albert Tumenov fight against Gunnar Nelson the other day. I've heard of Chris Cyborg, but I've never actually seen her fight. And I've never seen Valentina fight whatsoever. I'm pretty surprised they haven't put that lady in the strawweight division, that girl that's been just getting loads of wins. I think her name is Carolina, but like I've just seen her just take out people consistently and just continue winning in that division. So I'm surprised that they haven't added her to the game. Maybe her name's Christina. I'm pretty sure it's something starting with a K. But also, they've added the live event competition feature. I'm going to read what they're saying about the live event competition feature. And then I'm going to give my opinions on what I think it's actually going to be. They said live event competition provides players the opportunity to challenge each other in 1v1 online matches that centers around upcoming UFC events. First of all, okay, I don't know why they said 1v1. Like, obviously, it's not going to be a 3v3. There is no other component to this game. It's only 1v1. But fair enough, they felt the need to clarify that. And they also said, we balance all fighters with the same attribute ratings and move levels. You can select 5 fighter perks to customize a fighter to match your style, win your fights, and rise to the top of the leaderboard to earn rewards. The goal is to reach the top of the leaderboard and get to the highest reward tier, Diamond, to become the top player in a qualifier. This enters you into the grand tournament final to compete for and be crowned the EA Sports UFC 2 World Champion, UFC 200. I don't know how they're doing that. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter to hear the latest news about live event competition qualifiers and promotions. And there's also a click to go learn more information on the live event competition. So let me go into that real quick. Let me see what they're actually doing. All right, so here it says live event competition, play for a chance to go to UFC 200. And then it basically just, explains what they already said. But I can go through this whole... It seems a bit long. I don't really want to go through this whole thing. But basically, every time there's an event, you can play as those fighters who are involved in the event. And as you play, you get to rise up in the leaderboards and whatnot. And the people who are at the top of the leaderboards and in the diamond tier will get to enter the grand tournament final at UFC 200. And you'll have a chance to compete for and be crowned the EA Sports UFC 2 World Champion UFC 200. So I guess if you're really good at the game, you might be able to get a chance to go to UFC 200, which is interesting. I guess it's better than nothing at the end of the day. Yeah. It says, I think you get to play the championship at UFC 200 in Las Vegas. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It says each victory in the octagon increases your event score, which moves you up the leaderboard. You can continue fighting and increase your score until you suffer your 3rd loss. If you think you can get a better record, jump back into the live event competition, reset your score, and start fighting again. Your overall record and fight time factors into where you land on the leaderboard, meaning a spectacular round 1 knockout is more valuable than winning a 5-round war, which is great for me because I like to get them first round knockouts. But in Ultimate Team, they encourage you to have a 5-round war. So in this mode, they're encouraging you to knock someone out straight away, which is going to make a lot of people be acting really, really aggressive. So it's going to allow me to get these easy KOs. Probably, unless I get into like Diamond tier, then we might be fighting more advanced people. But that is the live event competition. I will include like a link for you guys to, read deeper on all these new features in the description below. And there are a few gameplay updates which I'm pretty happy with. I think there still needs to be new updates, but I am cool with these updates that they have added into it. They've added a third transition for the submissive fighter in backsitting, which has been needed for a very long time, because a lot of players just try to get you into backsitting and keep you there. And I think adding this new transition, the transition actually transitions up into back mount. No, not back mount, backside mount, which isn't a great position to be in, but it's better than having to stay in back sitting the whole match and just getting someone just punch you in the head the whole fucking match. That's really, really annoying. So that's very good. They've also added an update saying block will not come back up automatically after a missed parry or a timed out parry, which I think was in the last update, so I don't understand why they're putting that there. They're also saying liver health events also allow high or low blocking, which I didn't realize that you wasn't able to block high or low before. I did realize that when you hurt someone in the liver, they generally block their body, but I just thought that was the person choosing to do that. But I guess that might have been like the game forcing them to do that, which is very annoying. They've also addressed the issue where spamming transition fakes on the ground would regain stamina. I didn't know about this whatsoever, so I'm happy I'm not going to have to run into that. They've addressed the double stamina attacks when opponent sprawls on user's takedown, which is great. This is a very good addition to the game, because in their last content update, they basically nerfed the takedown. They basically made the ground game not a great option to go to, because if your takedown gets denied or you sprawl into a takedown, you'll have low stamina, you might get caught in a guillotine, things could just go terrible for you. So changing that and giving you the chance to keep your stamina when you go for the takedown, as long as your opponent sprawls and it's not like just a straight up takedown denial, is much better, because if someone takes a little while to deny the takedown, you shouldn't have to lose your stamina, basically. So I agree with this. I think it's a great addition. They've also addressed an issue where takedown denial stamina penalty was being applied when the user is struck out of a takedown. That was very annoying. I haven't experienced that so much, because I actually just stopped going for takedowns completely after the last content update. I was like, you know what? I'm not going for takedowns, because the risk and reward is not worth it in the end. So, but when I went for takedowns and I was punched out of it, I generally had low stamina, and it was very dangerous, very, very, very dangerous. So that made me not want to go for any takedowns. And I think them getting rid of that makes it much more viable to take people down and go to the floor and actually experience the whole game and not just play this as a stand-up fighter. And they've also added some general AI improvements and some general referee improvements. I don't know what sort of referee improvements they're going to do. Like, that's very vague. What are the referees supposed to be doing? Like, all they do is stand there, and then when the match is over, they come and get you off. Like, what do they want you to do? And general AI improvements, man, the AI is crap. Let's just say that. Let's just be real. If you're good at the game, the AI is shit. Yeah, the AI is terrible. And if you're sitting around trying to play the single player playing against AI as like your main thing in EA Sports UFC 2, you're not gonna have a good time at all, and you really shouldn't be doing that. You really shouldn't be doing that. It's gonna be really boring. I don't know what kind of improvements they've given to the AI, because they don't actually include it here. It's very vague, but I guess it's a welcome addition, even though I don't sit around playing like single player matches against the AI. The only time I play the AI is when I'm doing event mode, and the only time I played AI before that was when I was doing career mode. So I guess some people might be playing the AI in Ultimate Team, but really, come on, you might as well just play another player. Like, playing the AI is just so boring. But those are the updates. Please let me know what you guys think of these new updates, these patch notes and whatnot in the comment section below. Let me know if you're happy about it, if you're unhappy about it, what updates you thought should have been included in this patch. For example, the crucifix, there should be a third option, like a third transition path out of the crucifix, but they haven't done that. So hopefully that's coming eventually. But yeah, let me know what your opinions are in the comment section below. Please like this video if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe, as I'll be putting out loads more UFC 2 videos. And if you want to check out the rest of my UFC 2 videos, you can click on the playlist on the screen. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Nasty elbow lands to the head. Changes stance. Left kick to the body. Body shot. They are exchanging here, Mike.
Cyborg with a combination to the body. The cut she suffered is getting worse, and it's starting to look nasty. Cyborg with the lead left. Good defense with the parry.
Nice Superman punch.
1 minute remains in the fight.
Roundhouse kick lands.
Cyborg with a nice straight to the body.
Good shots. That one blocked. Oh, that was a big one. That one landed hard. Shot to the body. There it is. Oh, look at that. Big right hand.
Wow.
Not much time left. Big shot from the clinch. Great fight.
And they go the distance. Let's have a look at our fight replay.
Round one, great accuracy on that shot. A lot of great striking throughout this fight. And again, here in round two, beautiful technique here. Times that strike perfectly. Round three, this thunderous head kick finds its way through the guard.
We have our official decision. And here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score this contest 30-27, 30-27, 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Chris Cyborg.
Cyborg earns the victory by unanimous decision.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.